Hey guys, my name is Abhay Sharma and you are watching Thinking Penguin. So in this tutorial, we are going to create this. This tutorial is requested by, and I just want to show you the reference. So here is the reference. It's created by Dave Milk and it's pretty good animation. It looks very satisfying. So that's the reference animation. Mine get a little bit thinner, a lot thinner. I don't know how. Well, everything is still, I just wanted to copy this animation and I did that. It's very simple, and I want to show you how I did that. One thing I'm not gonna do here is I'm not going to show you how I have modeled this, because modeling is not my thing. I'm a very bad modeler. You don't want to see me how I model, and still very simple to model, so I don't think I should be doing any sort of modeling here. Just simple geometric shapes. And the main thing here is this node tree, which is very simple, and I just want to show you quickly how I did that. So let's get started. Alright, so now we have only this shaft and this thing, and first we will duplicate that. To do that, we're going to use the object instancer node. So create an instancer, and I'm gonna select the thing. Okay, and then we have to duplicate this thing in the Y direction. So to do that, I'm going to use a distribute matrices node. Okay, so this one has many modes, and I'm gonna use the grid one. It's good. So just connect to the instances. It will tell the instancer how many copies to create. And also let's create the transform output node. So I'm going to create the matrix transform output, matrix object transform. Okay, object matrix output. Connect the objects to objects and matrices to matrices, and you will get a grid of this thing. But I just want this to be in Y direction, so I will make every other direction just one. And now we can create however many objects we want. I'm going to set this to 25. Okay, and let's increase the length. So I'll increase it until I start to see the gap. Okay, so this is what I want. All right, so we have created the copies. Now we have to animate this thing, and for animation, and I don't want to animate that from animation nodes because it will become lengthy. So we'll do the animation in the viewport, so that we also have access to keyframes, and it will become very easy to manipulate those keyframes later on with keyframe editor or graph editor. So what we'll do is we'll use the action nodes here. So we'll create an object animated, and we'll copy the animation and transfer the animation to these things, whatever you call it. Okay, so let me create a cube, and I'm just gonna bring it here. Let's scale it. So I'm going to scale it on the x-axis so that we can see easily see which direction it's rotating. Something like this. So for animation, I'll set a keyframe here. So rotation, I can also set keyframes here, but I just let's set this here, I rotation. and then let's open this, then go to frame 20 and set a keyframe here, go to 40, set a keyframe here, and go back to frame 10, and let's say on y-axis I want this to be 25 degrees, insert keyframes, and on frame 30 I want -25. So we'll get an animation like this, and after 40 frames, after this we'll have a complete rotation. So we go to, let's say 90, and I'm just gonna enter 360 degrees, insert keyframes. Let's see how it looks. So like this, and again I'll set a keyframe here, rotation, and one in here, rotation, and then we add, so it should dip in this direction, so plus, okay, 3 plus 20, insert keyframes, and here I want dip in this direction, something like this, insert keyframe, and I'll move the last one slightly longer. So this is the animation, and then you can add however many keyframes you want. You can if you press the Control Tab key in this keyframe editor, it will go back, it will turn into this graph editor where you can go and edit the graphs. I'm happy with this, so let's go to keyframe editor, and now what we'll do is stop. Now we will transfer the animation of this cube to these things, and also I don't want all the channels to be animated, so I'm going to delete the X and Z. For that I just right click and choose clear single keyframes. So clear single keyframes, so we'll have only the y-axis. All right, now let's create a action from object, and we select our cube. I'm gonna rename this to animation 1. Okay, now what we can do is we can apply this to all the objects we have here. So create an object action output. Okay, so we'll connect this object transform output to action output. So connect the objects to objects, and we'll connect the action to action, and if you change the frame, you will see our animation has been transferred on these objects. So to animate that, we just need a time info node, connect that. If I play the animation, you can see what's happening. Now we want delay in each element so that it looks beautiful. So to do that, we can use a delay action. So action, delay action, and just insert in between, and you can see we have that delay, but it is too much, so I'm going to change the delay to like frame 1 frame delay. And also it's starting from here, but back I want to start it from the front, my front. So okay, so this is index, but this index is your timeline index. Okay, so where you want to start your animation. So I'm not gonna change it, so let's keep it start index to 0. What I'll do is I'll just switch the number of elements. So all these objects are in a list, okay, and if I reverse the list, the all the animation will be reversed as well. So so let's add a reverse list node. So go to add and list. Here is a reverse list node, just insert it, and you will see that the animation starts from here. And I'm going to change the delay to 2 frames. This is the animation. And you can see it's pretty easy. I'm seeing the original object is still here, so stop that, and I'm going to hide this thing here. Okay, so these animations are pretty easy to create with animation nodes, and plus you have Eevee, so you can see everything in real time, which is very, very cool. And you can, you know, create another cube, do some sort of animation, and just change the object from this action from object, just replace it, and your animation will change. I hope you liked this tutorial. So if you liked it, then please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.